definitely thought it was in the best interest to not risk it. He wanted to go, and this guy's battling. And I just remember after the Chicago game when this first occurred, after that touchdown play, he was coming back to the sidelines, and he's like, "Oh, I'll be good, coach." And he was running, and obviously had an injury, or he was jogging up and down the sideline. So I think that just speaks to his mindset. Like he wanted desperately to be out there today and to help this team, but we got a lot of football in front of us. We still got 12 games in front of us, and we're going to need him for the duration of those.
That last play, the interception, it looked like Jordan had some open field in front of him. He kind of put the ball in the air in the game on that play. Do you want to see him just kind of move the chains and get closer to
I got to look at it, to be honest with you, Ryan. My eyes were down the field. And so I got to look at it, though. I didn't really see the pocket because I was focused on the coverage.
How do you think he handled the night as a whole? 3 picks is not something we've seen from him.
Well, like I said earlier, I think, the one pick that Spillane picked off, he kind of threw it to him. I think he's got to see him and not make that decision. And I think the other two, he was giving his guy a 50-50 op down the field, and their guy made the play. And the other one was a bang-bang play on a deep curl cut, and the corner did a really nice job of squeezing the route, and the ball pops up in the air, and sometimes that's the price of doing business. So, I'm sure there's some things that we'll look at and we could do better, and I think there's some things that I need to do a better job in terms of what we're asking him to do and try not to put him in a position where he's susceptible to maybe throwing the picks. The second interception was a get back on track situation, and we got to do a better job offensively. It just seems like we put ourselves in those situations quite a bit over the course of the first 5 games of the season, and that's tough to overcome in this league, especially when you have a lot of youth on that side of the ball. And I'm not trying to make excuses for it. We got to do a better job to avoid those situations and really not put ourselves in them.
Coach, what did you like about Jordan's game tonight?
I got to go back and look at it. I love that he competed, and he's going to compete, and he stays resilient, and there is no flinch in him, and he stays positive with the guys. I think the guys rally around him. They care about him. They all care about each other, and I think that's why you see the fight that you see. And we got to clean up some things, and again, try to not put ourselves in some of those situations.
How does Preston get matched up one-on-one with Devontae in a big moment in the game?
Yeah, that's happened a lot when we were when Devontae was playing for us. You put a receiver in the slot. You got Penny or 5 bigs on the field, and a lot of times that backer has to walk, and you're playing quarters coverage, and that's what happens. Whether it's right or wrong, it's obviously not the most advantageous for us. So whether we can get a check and get out of that look for us, but credit to them, they schemed it up. They knew what to do when we put that personnel in the game, and I can remember games when we did that to teams, and it happens sometimes. And but yeah, obviously want to have better answers than that.
Good. Thank you.
All right, have a great night.